2 laps to go. Logano extends his advantage, but now traffic ahead.
Kyle's struggling. He can't get through the middle of the corner anymore. He's starting to slide up, getting in.
Oh, Logano. Wallace wouldn't give the inside. Logano had to check up. White flag, last lap. White flag, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Joey Logano leads Kyle Busch by 3 car lengths to the checkered flag. 4 cars trying to play capture the flag. The white flag waves, 1 to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
So he's pushing him out there and getting away from his teammate. I don't know that I would have probably done that if I'm Ryan Blaney. I need that teammate. Probably get away. And that may be what he was doing right there. Push him out, drag back, but you can already see Brad seeing that in the mirror.
Cindric to the bottom. Whoa!
That is not at all what I thought was going to happen.
The rookie Austin Cindric
thought was going to happen.
And Xfinity champ sends Blaney back to 4th. Now Cindric gets a bump from the 14 at Frisco.
It's going to be off of 4 right here. You're going to have to. Well,
Keselowski by himself, double wide behind him, and Brad Keselowski gets his first dual win, 3 wide for 2nd. White flag waves, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Does Chris Buescher have a move? He's now backed up to McDowell. Half a car length to the leader, Logano. He's got to go to the bottom. And he can't get there, and he wrecks Logano.
Logano blocked. Logano moved down, blocked. I hate to say it. He was under him and got a pretty big block right there. You knew it was going to be aggressive, and unfortunately, cost him. I want to watch a replay, but that's how I feel like I saw that.
The white flag had waved, so the next flag ends the race. And Joey Logano, who was in a position to win his duel, is all crumpled up on the apron.
And it will be where those cars were at the moment of caution.
Brad is going to need Chase Briscoe to lock onto him to push him by those 2.
Keselowski had the run, but he's going to need the help. Here it comes. Big push from Kyle Busch and from Chase Briscoe.
He's locked on there, too.
He's going to have to stay there.
Inside was there for a
another
second.
push from Kyle Busch on that outside.
Even mirror.
Cindric can't get too far out.
Coming to turn 3, where it all came undone last year on the final lap.
Briscoe's out. He can't get to the 6
Austin
star.
Cindric, whose grandfather won the Indy 500 as a car owner. Cindric is going to bring them to the line way up high to block Ryan Blaney, and at the line, Cindric beats Bubba Wallace by half a car length, and they crash going into turn 1.
I expected him to shoot the bottom and try that apron to try to get rolled up in the middle and side draft him.
The white flag waves, 1 to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. And around goes the 31, sliding down through the grass. Everybody may get through this. He bounces off the wall. They've taken the white. We are still green. Larson with 3/10 on Dillon. Eric Jones closing up for 2nd. Can anybody catch Kyle Larson?
Not today.
You're going to the bottom here.
Watch Jones. A big run on the outside.
Dillon on the bottom, slides up right to the tail of the 5. Here they come for the checkered flag. Kyle Larson keeps that surfboard trophy in California.
Still inside. On you try and drag you back.
White flag.
And the cars behind him can't drive off or drive to him because they're single file. Here comes the 4 tires. This is a 2-horse race. Who's it going to be?
Into 3 for the final time. Even coming off 4. Bowman edges ahead, clears Larson. Alex Bowman wins Las Vegas. Briscoe into turn 3 with a 5-car length lead. Reddick looking outside Chastain. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
That's a pretty comfortable rear view mirror or digital rear view mirror looking out the back for Chase Briscoe. He's got plenty of room. He doesn't need to overdrive it. He can be smart. Bring it home.
Into turn 3 for the final time. Driving for his boyhood idol, Tony Stewart, Chase Briscoe becomes the 200th winner in the history of the NASCAR Cup Series. Comes up to third. He's going
here we
for
go,
second. One lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Exactly what William Byron wants. Side by side behind him. Bubba Wallace.
And Blaney into the wall with Briscoe.
Here comes a run. The one of Ross Chastain. You're going to have to block.
Oh, below the white line there by Christopher Bell.
They're racing side by side. Perfect scenario for William Byron. There's going to be a massive run coming off this one car. 4.
Byron top to bottom. Hugs that white line. Drifts up and comes to the line. He wins it. 1 lap to go. The leader has seen the white flag, so the next flag, the race will be over. A.J. Allmendinger, 3/4 of a second back.
Hey guys, unless the 48 gets close, just leave them alone here.
That's Allmendinger's radio. And
Through
through the
car with
S's.
Chastain. Getting through those S's really good.
Through the S's, Allmendinger loses 1/10 of a second to the leader.
Ross has done a great job of getting off the corner, getting back to the gas, not slipping the tire. That has been his strong suit.
AJ's.
Kyle Busch has spun but continues.
And he was running 5th. I was just fixing to say the rebound of Joe Gibbs. Here it comes. The last ditch effort dive bomb. Quite a ways back.
160 miles an hour. Down this back straightaway to turn 12 and then down to 45 miles an hour right here.
Much ground A.J. Allmendinger gains right there.
But Chastain didn't miss the apex.
He's on him.
Allmendinger's there.
Opening the door up.
He won't open this one up though right here.
Nope. Oh, he's going to use.
AJ's going to open it for him.
Moved him.
Moved him. AJ moved him.
Is he going to get moved
Chastain
back?
comes back.
Chastain, will he answer?
And Bowman wants to steal it.
Oh, he'll get the chance. Bowman's under him.
Oh my God.
Chastain's going to have to move them both.
Are you
You're going to have to move them both.
Oh,
He is.
And around goes
Move them
Allmendinger
both.
off the bumper of Chastain. And Ross Chastain beats and bangs his way to turn 20 and off
Won the race.
corner to the checkered flag. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Where will Hamlin go?
Kevin's got to run.
Kevin's looking to the bottom. Hamlin's, excuse me.
Almirola moved up. Hamlin made a clean pass.
That's it.
Within 2 car lengths. Not enough. Turn 3, final time. Wow.
Now that's the difference.
Towner, Denny Hamlin.
We heard.
Checkered flag for Hamlin.
Not the best for Austin Dillon. I don't think he's going to be there to make the move.
Byron clears Logano. Dillon in 3rd.
William did a great job.
Oh, we got too high.
He takes the white
There
flag.
it is. Is he going to move him?
Next flag, and it's over.
He is.
Shot.
He's in the back of him.
Shots fired off
That's
turn
a
2.
really good defense.
Wow.
I don't think he can get to him. He tried.
And William Byron comes off turn 4 to win at Martinsville.
Oh, baby, he closed up big time at
Yes,
off of
he
2.
did.
Traffic stays to the bottom.
Oh, don't get
White
loose.
flag's going to wave. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Here it comes.
Back white flag, still inside.
1 chance.
He
He lost his nose a little bit on the 8. He's right on him.
He's there. This
Will
could
he
be
go
big.
for a slide job?
gonna
This is
slide
it.
job
There
him
it
right
goes.
here. Here you go.
Win for it.
Down to the bottom, slides up into him. Who's going to save it? Neither one. They both spin out. Kyle Busch and Kyle Busch is going to win barely.
It can give everybody behind them an opportunity to get on.
White flag flag, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
You see the flaps moving on the one. He's pushing hard.
Justin Haley gets out of line here. Austin
Big
Dillon
time
goes by.
push. Is it too early to go off at 2, Dale?
Quarterback.
Too soon. Remember where
And
the
they're
start-finish
wanting to.
line is, way down.
That's right.
Turn 1 and 2.
Byron spit out to the outside.
29 times this race has been decided by a last lap pass.
Pushing you.
Oh,
Get
Kurt
out
to
too
the
far.
outside. That's going to slow down this one.
Now watch the momentum with the 1 car.
Too far out. 3 back.
Kyle Busch.
He's out of long ways. Here comes a run with the 5.
Kyle Larson, big push. Does it go to the outside?
Gonna have to. Here he goes.
And he's in the wall.
Opens the door up for the 1 of Ross Chastain.
And on the outside, Kyle Larson added. Oh my gosh!
How about you?
Ross Chastain.
White flag at the line. White flag at the line.
Just get this thing back to the line as fast as possible.
1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. For Chase Elliott to become the 4th and final Hendrick driver to visit victory lane this season.
Was fastest in practice. Once that 9 car got in the lead, proved to be the fastest in the race as well.
Kyle Busch led the most laps today, 103. But Chase Elliott and his Hendrick Motorsports Camaro going to lead the last one.
Yeah, boys. Caution's out. Checking flag.
Doing the same thing down here. Running outside, picking him up. Got to the gas a lot sooner, Bill.
Now the 24 car looks pretty loose. Coming to the white.
It's the last lap.
Oh,
He is close. Oh, into the wall.
Logano goes by.
Wow.
White flag. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Wow. Holy. You saw it coming. That 24 was loose. He was happening to back up the corner a little bit, but man, he got hit pretty hard there.
The 22 didn't back the corner
Back to
up.
the flag. He got the fencer. 8 ahead of Reddick.
Tyler Reddick to 2nd, Byron to 3rd, Haley, Harvick, Elliott, Bell, McDowell, Stenhouse.
I told you, every time I talk about a guy, I jinx him. I knew it.
What do you say?
Joey Logano,
Nice job. Checker flag.
28th career win.
This is a white flag. 1 more lap.
Brought to you by Credit One Bank. The white flag, that is.
Well, it's official. Just get this thing limped around there, Kurt.
Team 2311.
Pick for my ones to watch. Who was that?
Well, I mean, you always take the low-hanging fruit, Glenn. I mean, come on.
This team formed by Denny Hamlin in a conversation with Michael Jordan. What if we go racing? Toyota jumped on board. With Bubba Wallace, they became a 2-car team. And here comes Kurt Busch to deliver the jump man the victory.
Still side by side. 11 got clear up top.
White flag again.
Come on, baby. Bring this thing around.
Cindric giving the 11 all Hamlin can handle.
Well, Hamlin got a great run off turn 2 that time down the back straightaway.
You hear
Hamlin
wide open trying.
Within 3 car lengths, closing. Here they come to the line. The track is green. The checkered flag waves. Ryan Blaney wins the All-Star race.
Thank you.
White flag, no help. Either one direction.
Next flag ends the race.
Man, Denny drove it up in there.
it's
Same thing, just like early in the race. Kyle Busch gets loose on the outside. Power move by Denny Hamlin.
He's got no help by 2.
The longest and one of the most exciting Coca-Cola 600s ever comes down to the final corner. Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, teammates at Joe Gibbs Racing, and they come to the line. Hamlin wins by 2 car lengths.
1 lap to go. The race is official.
Logano well out front of Kyle Busch. The race is for 3rd, Kurt Busch and Blaney.
Behind them, Ross Chastain 3 wide. Nobody surprised.
How about that restart? You knew it was going to be wild. Joey Logano. Those 2 were going for it. Joey did exactly what he needed to do.
Off turn 4, Joey Logano.
Nice job, dude.
The Penske Ford Mustang, a winner in St. Louis. And there's the white flag. Sponsored by Credit One Bank, waving over Daniel Suarez.
right, white flag. About a 5-second lead. You had one come back on here at the top of 3A. Take your time through here. You got no pressure.
That's very good information.
I wonder if that steering just locked up on Allmendinger. Something had to happen there.
I think he just got the right sides off in the dirt here.
Okay.
But the good thing is Daniels through that section doesn't have to worry about that anymore. Just has to make another good, solid half lap here and get this win under his belt.
He's got almost a 5-second lead over Chris Buescher, and that's 17 right now.
So team owner Justin Marks, as we mentioned, Bay Area native. His dad, Michael Marks, up there on the pit box with him. Awaiting what would be the crowning of NASCAR's newest Cup race winner. Through turn 10 for the final time. Headed for the hairpin and home. Well, the Fox season opened with Pitbull doing a concert at the racetrack in the Coliseum. He's a partner in Team Trackhouse. And through turn 12, Daniel Suarez is a NASCAR Cup winner.
1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Chase Elliott down the backstretch for the final time. A huge lead over Kurt Busch, running in second. Looking for his second win of the 2022 season. He'll get it at Nashville Superspeedway. Chase Elliott wins. Coming up on 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. White flag in the air. One more time around for Tyler Reddick.
Getting a lot of great information from his team about the lead, about how he can just take it easy here. Look at him, not using all of the curve there on corner exit, just a smooth entry and exit, no problems.
71 races since Richard Childress Racing won. Such an iconic team owner in this sport. Won championships with your dad, tons of races.
They've been around forever and they need a win.
Still by 40, making the corner.
They put so much into developing the next gen car with NASCAR, being a big part of that. Trying to help the sport move forward. They got a real talent here behind the wheel. An opportunity for them to make some more noise deep into the playoffs with this driver.
Get off by 30, just be disciplined.
It was 1950, the last season, that there were 5 first-time winners through 18 races. And again, 1950 was the second year of the sport. And so that's why there were so many first-time winners. It has been 7 decades since we have seen something like this. And we are seeing an incredible rise of talent in the Cup Series. And now it's Tyler Reddick's turn. If he can hang on just a few more turns here at Road America, an emotional young man as he goes through the kink and this long straightaway. The Canada corner, but Tyler Reddick, at just 26 years old, won a championship in the Xfinity Series for Junior Motorsports. The very next year went to RCR, won another Xfinity Series championship. They moved him up to the Cup Series. He's been battling with teammate Austin Dillon to be the top car with that organization. And now he's looking to become the 13th different winner in 2022 through 18 races. Tyler Reddick is going to win his first ever Cup Series race. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. LaJoie loose behind the 9. Now he goes to the high side. All the way up into the wall goes LaJoie. He's going to spin around. He'll collect the field. Caution will come out, and it looks as though the 9 of Chase Elliott is going to be scored the winner. Chase Elliott will join his father as the only Georgia-born driver now. 2 of them to win at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank for Christopher Bell. This will be his second career win in 92 starts. His first in New Hampshire. He could be the 14th driver to win in 2022. So much success in the Xfinity Series. He's been looking for some consistency and some wins now at the Cup level. Off turn 4 and nothing between him and the checkered flag. Christopher Bell wins at New Hampshire.
One lap to go.
White flag, one more.
Presented by
no
Credit
run.
One Bank. 2.5 miles in front of Denny Hamlin. Does he have enough gas? They think he does.
.3,000-foot long back straightaway headed toward a tunnel turn. Comfortable lead.
He's through the tunnel turn. Now one more turn.
No gain.
And half of that long straightaway until he sees the checkered flag. It would be his third win of the 2022 season, but more importantly, it would be career win number 49, tying him with Tony Stewart. He's going to win at Pocono again. Reddick grabs the lead as he comes back out on the front stretch one more time around.
Cindric's got a run on the one car. How hard will Chastain push in the braking zone here? He's in position.
Reddick slows through one. He's clean. Chastain and Cindric. We believe second and third. Chastain still unsure.
A lot of respect right there in the braking zone of turn 1. Chastain a little defensive into turn 4.
And if you're Cindric, you really don't know how to treat Chastain. Is he legal? Is he supposed to be there or not? Cindric got really loose there. Chastain driving away from him.
Tyler Reddick, what a race he has put together. Through 7. Reddick now with 4 car lengths in front of Ross Chastain and Austin Cindric. This technical section of the Indianapolis road course, Reddick has been perfect. Can he get through? 13. For the final time, he does.
Oh, he almost misses the corner.
Here comes the one of Ross Chastain one more time. Out of 14, Tyler Reddick looking for his second Cup Series win. It's going to come in Indianapolis.
Harvick off of turn 4 down the front straightaway, taking the white flag. 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank for this 4 car in the Busch Light. Healthy lead over Bubba Wallace. Almost cruised home to victory here. 46 years old from Bakersfield, California. This will be his 59th career win. That puts him 10th all time, guys, on the list. 65 starts since the last win for this 4 team. And he entered Michigan 96 points out of the playoffs in 17th position. As he comes off turn 4, the closer, Kevin Harvick, is going to make it happen in Michigan.
Half a second that lap. Christopher Bell makes up a half a second on Kevin Harvick, with Harvick dealing with traffic.
Harvick not able to completely clear the 42.
It's your mark, should be fine.
It slowed him down a little more. The 20 within striking distance. Now 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Kevin Harvick, no traffic.
Coming hard.
The 20 has closed the gap. He's within 5 car lengths of Kevin Harvick as they come to the final turn. Bell, just not enough time. Kevin Harvick is going to win at Richmond. He goes back-to-back. One lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. And now 3 car lengths separate the top 2. A.J. Allmendinger trying to find anything in that car to catch the 5.
Oh, he's going to have divine intervention to win this race because Kyle Larson is gone. Here he comes for the final time through turn 2, through turn 3, setting up for turn number 4. It's all Kyle Larson trying to score the double dip as he races his way for the final time at the back straightaway at the Glen.
The best Chase Elliott could do was work his way back up to 4th position after Kyle Larson ran him wide on turn 1 in the final restart. An aggressive movement has put him in position to win this race, comfortably ahead of the 16 car of A.J. Allmendinger. Only a few corners remain for the 5 car in checkered flag.
Not the wins from Kyle Larson that we saw last year, but now getting momentum going into the playoffs. Larson becoming more dangerous at the time of the year when it matters. Playoffs looming. Kyle Larson set up for a win here.
Burton, you mentioned it. He won here a year ago, and he looks to go back-to-back at the Glen. Kyle Larson comes out on the front stretch. He'll see the checkered flag. Larson wins again at the Glen.
There you go, to the outside. No, it got blocked by the 77. Now a big push coming.
1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Austin Dillon out in front. He could be the guy who wins his way into the playoffs in the final race of the regular season. He has his teammate, Tyler Reddick, who's locked into the playoffs already, right behind him. Less than a half a lap to go. Cody Ware running in that 3rd spot.
Here comes Cindric in the 2. Keep an eye on him. I don't know if he has enough time.
And he doesn't have help anymore. It has dropped off as they come out of turn number 4. Martin Truex Jr. trying to fight back up there to get in points, but it's Austin Dillon who wins in Daytona.
Denny Hamlin drives deep in the corner.
Great corner by that 43 of Eric Jones. Great corner. He's got lap traffic in front of him.
1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Can Hamlin do it? Just a half a lap remaining.
The lap traffic's getting way out of the way here. Eric Jones pulls away on the back straightaway. Denny deep into turn 3.
What will he try to do? Denny Hamlin up to the back bumper. But the 43 of Eric Jones comes out of turn number 4. Jones is going to win the Southern 500. Bubba Wallace coming up on the white flag. 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. A win a year ago made history for Bubba Wallace. And now, this car with Kurt Busch behind the wheel won earlier this year here at Kansas. Bubba Wallace looking for his 2nd career win in the Cup Series. His final time through 3 and 4. He's going to do it. Bubba Wallace wins at Kansas. Chris Buescher is showing what kind of a driver he is. And now the white flag is out. 1 more time around for Chris Buescher here at Bristol. 2 more turns of the Bass Pro Shops night race. Chris Buescher will win his 2nd Cup Series race, and it happens in Bristol. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank.
Needs 1.5 more miles out of that set of Goodyear tires. The engine under the hood of this 8 car, a 500-mile challenge, and it's been an absolute challenge today into the night, Rick.
And until he gets all the way out of turn 4, nothing is guaranteed. Even with a 1.1 second lead, he goes to the bottom of the racetrack. Through 3 and 4 for the final time, and looking for career win number 3. It's going to come at Texas. Tyler Reddick wins in the Lone Star State. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Side by side for the lead. Where will the momentum come? They're door to door as they go through 1 and 2. Down the backstretch for the final time. Chase Elliott now nosing ahead. Here comes Blaney fighting back on the inside. The shorter distance around the track. A big push from Michael McDowell in the 34. Elliott with the help of Jones. He surges ahead. Jones moves to the inside. Elliott has the lead. Chase momentum. He's not going to get there. Elliott's going to win at Talladega. White flag in the air one more time around. Christopher Bell, can he win his way into the next round of the playoffs?
More cars spinning across the front straightaway here. Ty Dillon, the 23 car as well. Ty Gibbs.
Briscoe, Larson tied right now for the final spot. Briscoe trying to grab another position. With that,
Briscoe's got to make this work. He's got to go find this spot. He's got new tires.
the tiebreaker would go to Chase Briscoe, the best finish in this round if they stay even. Christopher Bell now coming out onto the oval. Bell, what a day this would be for Christopher Bell.
Briscoe underneath Eric Jones, but Austin Dillon underneath Briscoe.
Those points are going to change again. The final time through the Trilogy chicane for Christopher Bell.
Right side, all clear, all clear.
Cole Custer throwing a block right there on everybody.
Briscoe with a huge drive into the rear chicane.
A 2-point advantage for Briscoe and Christopher Bell. He has done it. He's won his way into the round of 8. Now, 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank, and the gap between 1 and 2, a half a second. Joey Logano right in the middle of the racetrack for the final time. And the gap staying the same. Chastain doesn't have anything for Logano. Joey Logano coming in. He was second in the rankings in this round of 8, but a win here. Welcome to the Championship 4.
Championship, baby!
And it's 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Kyle Larson has led 198 laps today. He will lead 199 if he can close it out. He goes all the way to the bottom of the racetrack through 1 and 2. As dominant as a car as Kyle Larson has been at this racetrack so many times, his best finish has been second. That is until today. Kyle Larson comes off turn 4, and Larson will win at Homestead, Miami. Less than 2 laps. Christopher Bell trying to do it again. He's already won his way to the next round. From Charlotte, 1 lap to go. Christopher Bell. If he wins the 1 and the 11, fighting for every point right now. Denny Hamlin, 2-point favorite to get in as the Championship 4. Bell out of turn 4. He's going to do it. He's won his way into the championship. This time by 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. His closest competitor for the race win is Ryan Blaney, a teammate. That teammate has been hungry all year long, but it looks like he's going to have to stay hungry going to 2023 because Logano has been the class of the field all day long. The 32-year-old, Joey Logano, he's already built a Hall of Fame career. Today, he etches his name in stone as one of the few to capture multiple championships. Logano is a 2-time NASCAR Cup Series champion.
What is up, guys? It is The News. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's been a long time since I've uploaded, and it's been kind of hard to get back in the rhythm of uploading videos, but I promise I'll start uploading videos a little bit more consistently as we get into the off season. I've got some stuff planned, so stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button down below, like this video, and comment below your thoughts on the 2022 NASCAR Cup Series season. And until next time, this has been The News. I'll see you.